there is a bug that just fell out of somewhere onto my window, and it's huge, and I'm freaking out right now. The exact same outfit as my study tips question. Yes, I'm filming back to back, but I'm wearing my cute little scrub top that has my name embroidered because I can't wear it in nursing school, so I thought I'd wear it for this video. But this is my nursing school update video for you guys. As many of you know, I am in a bachelor's degree nursing program in Texas, and I am in my second semester, so spring of 2016 would be my second semester of nursing school. So this semester I am taking nursing fundamentals, I am taking the age, I am taking evidence-based practice, and I am taking Teamstepps. So compared to last semester, I can breathe. Holy smokes, guys, this semester is completely different than last semester. I feel like a normal functioning human most of the time, rather than last semester I wanted to drop out every 5 seconds. So the coursework and the homework and the studying and all of that has definitely decreased since last semester, and I've been told that many times. I told the first semester is your hardest semester, and if you can survive that, you can survive the rest. So I'm in my second semester, and that is definitely holding true as of right now. My hardest class as far as homework and content is evidence-based practice, but as far as load and how much I have to do for that class, that would be fundamentals. So in fundamentals, we are learning a lot of nursing skills. I am in my 4th week of school, and I have learned everything from bed making, bed baths, Foley catheters, wound care, med-admin, like medication administration, transferring a patient, using a gait belt. I mean, just tons and tons and tons of skills already, and I'm only in my 4th week of school. So as far as that, I mean, I'm just loads of skills that I now know and that I will be doing almost every single day of my nursing career. And so I'm really starting to feel like an actual nurse, like an actual nursing student, and not someone just back in college. So that class is pretty interesting. I only go to lecture for that class once a week, and that's on Tuesdays from 8 to 11, and then I have lab for that week on Thursdays and Fridays, and some weeks those Thursdays and Fridays are from 8 to 5, and then some days we have scheduled times, so it breaks our group down into smaller situations, and we have like simulation and interactions with patients and stuff like that. So I'm not actually in a clinical setting this semester. They changed our curriculum to where we are completely at our on-site clinical. We call it the COC, which is a clinical on campus. So it's set up exactly like a hospital. It has hospital rooms, it has, you know, all the equipment, the beds, everything like that. We have a surgery room, we have a delivery room, we have all these different rooms, and we have SPs comes, which are standardized patients, which are people they hire from the community to come and be our patients for us. But we do still have simulated situations. So like, for instance, I have a report of a patient and what's going on with her, and I walk into the room and let's say she's in respiratory distress. So this patient, although in real life she's not in respiratory distress, she's going to act that way. Her vital signs are going to reflect that she is, and I need to understand and learn and pick up what I'm going to need to do for her or him or whatever the person is. And so it's pretty much like being in the clinical setting. However, it's very safe and very controlled, and we can mess up even though we don't want to. We can make mistakes safely in this environment rather than putting us straight into the clinical setting while we are learning the skills and then throwing us into the clinical setting. We are able to perfect our skills and really understand what we're doing while we're still in a very safe environment rather than in the hospital or a clinical setting like that. So I actually appreciate that. I'm kind of glad they changed that, because then I can really get to understand and know my skills as a nurse, so that way I can provide the best care when I am in the hospital setting. So that is my fundamentals class. So I have checkoffs in that class. I have a checkoff for vital signs, Foley catheter, med admin. I have a dosage count test that we have to make 100 on to pass, and then I have COCs, and then I have simulations, and then I have a final OSCE, which is like a final patient encounter type of thing that is either pass or fail, and one thing could fail you, and so you have to pretty much do exactly everything right to be able to pass. And then I have a lecture, and I have like case studies I have to do and tests I have to take and everything like that in the lecture, and that's all for just fundamentals. So then I have nursing in the aged, and that class is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So I have a lecture for that class on Mondays from 12 to 2, and we're just learning all about old people pretty much, the changes that they go through when they're older, and you know, different nursing considerations to take when you're caring for older people. And then we do have clinicals for that class, and I have gone to 2 exercise classes for older. It's all for senior citizens. In our clinical, we do a little bit of teaching about nutrition, and then we work out with them in their workout class, which is actually really fun. It's actually a pretty good little workout. I mean, needless to say, we're using like 1 or 2 pounds, but it's a good workout to get them moving and, you know, get their muscles going and stuff like that. So I loved that. I've already done my 2 that I have to do for that. We have a home meds administration clinical that we have to do, where we're gonna meet with an older individual, and they're gonna bring us all of their medications that they take, and we're going to make sure that it's all safe, make sure they're taking it the right way, make sure there's no bad drug interactions or anything like that. And so I have that clinical. I have 2 elder aid clinicals, which is just basically like going to this center that has resources for older people in the community, whether they need to be connected to something or they need help with housing or whatever the situation is. That place is for them as a resource center. So we go there twice as a clinical site and do stuff there. I have a home safety clinical where I will go into an older individual's home and evaluate and make sure that there's no safety hazards for them, like, you know, cords that they could trip over, or, you know, medication strewn everywhere or anything like that. So I also am visiting a memory care unit that deals with Alzheimer's patients and dementia and things like that. And then I have one more clinical in a way. I'm assigned to an older individual in an assisted living facility, and I have to go meet with them 6 times, and we pretty much do a lot of reminiscing and, you know, just talking with them and things like that. So that you can just get just understand what it's like to be an older individual, and then we journal and stuff about that. So that's all my clinical work that I have for the aged, and then I have lecture tests and stuff like that. And I actually really enjoy that class, and I'm loving the clinicals, and I'm loving what we learn about and stuff like that. So I'm actually really surprised, but I really do enjoy learning about that kind of stuff. Now, evidence-based practice is probably my hardest class and the class that I don't like this semester. So we're learning about evidence-based practice, evidence-based research and practice and everything like that kind of goes along with evidence-based stuff. And then we have a paper that we work on all semester long, and it's critiquing and going over a hospital policy. So my hospital policy that I chose was neonatal glucose management. And it's really complicated to explain, but we just basically critique the heck out of this policy and see that if they're using the best evidence-based research and stuff like that. So I hate that class pretty much, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Oh, and I have a lecture for that class from 3 to 5 on Mondays. The last class that I am in is Teamstepps, and it is all about knowing how to work as a team, because that's what you're doing when you're in a hospital. You're working with other nurses, with doctors, with therapists, with all these different people, techs and everything that work in the hospital. You are a team, you are a unit, you are working together to provide the best quality care that you can for this patient. And it's only a 5-week course, so I think I only have 2 more times of meeting and then we will be done with that class, and I won't have it for the rest of the semester. But as of right now, I take that class from 8 to 11 on Monday mornings. So as of right now, I'm in class 8 to 5 on Mondays. So I like that class. You know, it makes you think about things that you necessarily wouldn't think about before taking it, and how to really communicate and work as a team and be the best possible team member that you can be. So as you can see, I'm going to school a lot. I'm in class 8 to 5, 3 days a week, and Tuesday I'm in class 8 to 11, and then Wednesdays are the most of the time that I have clinicals for the aged. And so I'm at school a lot more than I was last semester. However, the level of difficulty for my courses is way down compared to pharmacology and patho and stuff like that. I'm really enjoying this semester so far. I have a lot of work. I'm at school all the time, but I'm really starting, my voice is like going out because I'm talking so much. I'm really starting to enjoy what I'm learning about and everything like that. And so this semester is 10 times better than last semester was. So far, I am surviving this second semester. I'm learning a ton of skills, and I am surviving nursing school one day at a time. So this semester is going well so far. So if you have questions or anything like that, just comment down below and I'll try to get back to you, or I'm sure someone else will answer you because y'all are awesome at that. Anyways, I hope this was a good update for you guys. I hope your school semester or whatever you're doing is going great, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. I love you. Mwah.